Hello everyone, Drake Robinson here. So this is a Q&A question I got from Johnny G on one of my videos. He asked it a little while ago, but I'm just not getting to it because I just couldn't really figure it out. But now I'm crystal clear on this question, and it's like not even close. Now that I'm thinking about it, and I'll explain to you why. Okay, so the question was, as you can tell by the title, which type of female has treated me the worst throughout my entire 20 plus years of living? And I want to say that I wasn't sure what he meant by type. Did he meant like by race or creed or religion? Which are all topics I hate to get into because a blue pillar is gonna treat you, a blue pillar, especially a blue pillar female, is gonna treat you, us good guys, bottom of the totem polers, the same regardless of race, creed, religion they are or we are, etc. So I hate to get into the race thing, but I'll just say by race in this, context of type. So I say the type of female who has treated me like the worst throughout my entire life. I have to say it's been for the most part black females. You know, if I'm just saying throughout my entire life, excluding the ones in my family because obviously family has to treat you good. It's part of being family. So I exclude the females in my family. So I'll exclude them, but outside of them, excluding them, and just black females I encounter, I have to say I have the worst type of reputation with them than any other race of female like ever. Not to say that I haven't had any bad experiences with the certain white females throughout my entire life. I certainly have, but I have to say on a scale, yeah, it's definitely black females. I mean, I told you guys a story of the black chick who I had a huge crush on, and she ended up betraying me and going out with this guy, and now they're having a baby. I told the story. You guys can go back and look at it throughout the video. But yeah, that was a bad experience. I had a couple of other crushes who happened to be black females, and they never showed any interest at all. Despite no matter how good I was to them, they looked at me as less than, like most females do to us good guys. But it was different because I was kind of younger. I was kind of in my early teens, so I was kind of still very naive. Wasn't really sure how the works and how the world worked at that time, and now I do. So yeah, I consider that bad experience. I've been bullied also by a lot of black females throughout my entire life, other races as well, but for the most part them. So like, it's just so yeah, it's not even close. Especially, and I figured being a millennial myself, a lot of these, a lot of these millennial black females, and I'm not generalizing. I never generalize on this channel at all, ever. I don't believe in that, and especially a lot of these Gen Z ones. They have this very sorry, this very self-righteous, attitude about themselves. Not saying all, but just the ones in fact, I just say just the ones I came into contact with. White females do as well. The Hispanic ones I came into do as well. But it's them in particular. I just feel like they care more about themselves than they do anyone else. The ones I came into contact with, they just, I can tell some of them when they just look at me walking down the street, they have this contempt for me in their eyes, and I just don't know what that's all about, you know. And it's just like, aren't we supposed to be like the same race? Aren't we supposed to be on a code? Oh, right. Because, you know, and I'll just tell you a personal story. Every black people, there's certain members of my family that, are, more popular, I guess is the word, more known than me. Obviously, you guys know I'm more so to myself, and obviously, you guys know the reasons for that. And so, like, whenever I go out to events and stuff, family events, where there's large gatherings of supposed family members, you know, they'll say, "Hey, that's so and so's cousin, or that's so and so's little brother," and they don't even bother to ask my name. Like, they don't care to know my name at all. And those are black females for the most part doing that. They, whenever, yeah, I'm at an event and something like that, and you would think the respectful thing is one thing white females have always done that, I don't get all that much treatment for better treatment as far as, but one thing I will give white females is they actually have the courtesy to learn my name. Hispanic females as well, to learn my name, to learn who I am. Some of the best conversations I've ever had throughout my entire life, as far as, me being a student, and, I've had good conversations with some white, teachers, female teachers, and, I don't think I've ever had a real good positive conversation with any black, female teachers I've ever had. It's just, and I know it sounds like I'm ranting, even down to the Uber rides I get. Whenever I take a Uber, if I have a white female, driver, I have pleasant small talk for the most part. It's very minimal, but that's to be expected. When I get into a car with a black Uber driver, a male one, I'll probably, have a good, talk here and there, but when the female ones, the millennial female ones, or the Gen Z maybe, and I've had a few of them, I don't have pleasant talks at all with them. At all. Like, it's very snooty, kind of passive aggressive attitude. And, yeah. And I know it sounds like I'm going off on a tangent here. This video is a lot longer than I intended it to, but I just had to get that all off. Yeah, I say the type of female that's treated me probably the worst throughout my entire life, excluding my family members, because, I've had very positive interactions with the black females in my family. So I'll exclude them, but that's obvious. So, once again, excluding them, I have to say definitely, objectively is, black females. So, hope that answered your question, Johnny. If you guys have any more Q&A questions for me, let me know down in the comment section, and I'm out.